Welcome to my block, blood splat dream.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
What up, world? This is Grammy music producer Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with First Fam West Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Keep the tools in the box, for haters wanna stop it. Mind blown like cocaine. I'm a fly human being, money is the reason. No, it ain't about those games. Keep the tools in the box, for haters wanna stop it. Mind blown like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian, take flight, ride the wind, long nights, getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the heat spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth taught, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Race and chase away the pain, love is lame. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace and things.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Another Mike D exclusive.
Hey, little motherfucking Larry nigga. Alright, look, hey, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Shit, I ain't no killer, you just pussy, you rookie. Ask for forgiveness, I put innocence, straight danger. Looked in the mirror, when I do, I see straight anger. Shit, I hate myself. Feel like a straight hater, hate these scores I was dealt, but I'm gon' be greater. Seems like I bounce back every time, but I keep falling, keep crawling. In the meantime, niggas keep talking, can't control it. Do I got it on me? You better know it, epic moments. I'm finna make it, bro, I'm hella focused. Gotta stop playing with this gift that God's giving me. I can change the world, God, thanks for these abilities. Look how I move, see God bless me with agility. It's about patience, then it's about consistency. Niggas hating, I bet you feel the hostility. I know somebody in this motherfucker feeling me. Keep it real. Hey, hey. Hey, keep it real, I'm gon' keep it real with you. They can't see brothers do good, so keep it still with you.
You already know. Did you already get this? You already know. I already told you. All is well, my niggas well is all with the Kushtown nigga. And that's the goal. I love you, young niggas. Super.
But I am not breaking, stay dangerous. Wanna be loved, nigga, not famous. I hate it, tryna stop smoking, but it's my favorite. Niggas unloyal when these women, they be money hungry. Stab you in your back over drugs, you a fucking junkie. It's funny, I wouldn't switch for no amount of money. They love me, cause I'm the realest from Monday to Sunday. Niggas think cause they smoke with you, man, you own them. Nigga, this weed don't mean shit and I'ma show them it's about intentions. See, I ain't never been big on forgiveness. I would speak on whoop-de-whoop, but I'm minding my business. I'm different, not in for clout and don't fake for attention. Write music, get high and talk to myself and intervention. Keep it real, keep it real. Hey, keep it real, I'm gon' keep it real with you. They hate seeing brothers do good, so keep it still with you. Hey, keep it real and we'll be reciprocated. If you can't keep it real, then we are not affiliated. Keep it real with me. Appreciate what you have, can't be mad. Don't worry about the shit you never had.
Yeah, we getting into it, man. This is your boy L back at it like a crack at it. Y'all know what to do. Get into these ear reviews and ear reactions. Yo, man, that was Lil Larry, man, on the real. Salute to my nigga Lil Larry. Make sure y'all go follow him, man. Got a lot of dope, hot content, man. A lot of dope songs, records, man. Putting it down, man. Gotta support. So let's get to it, man. Y'all know today, shit, man. Let's get to this.
Hey, keep it real, I'm gon' keep it real with you. They hate seeing brothers do good, so keep it still with you.
Let's get to this, man.
So I'm gonna do a reaction, man. Do a review on the content that we're getting. Don't know what to do. Make sure y'all tap in, like, comment, and subscribe. Happy 420. Happy 420 by the time this come out. 420 will be, this will come out like the day before. You know, so make sure y'all smoke responsibly. No inferior smokes. This reaction is brought to you by Fast 8420. Yes, and Fast Notes. Make sure y'all tap in when you in the Inland Empire. Man, y'all got excuse me. Get to this shit, man. A little bit of cotton mouth, you know. Yeah, so y'all see Brick on the screen right here. He calls in, man. Brick Baby calls in and denies being cellies with Loose Cannon. You know, Loose Cannon and his girl, they've been running content, putting out videos damn near every day, talking from the feds and shit. This shit crazy, but he had put some content out there saying that him and Brick Baby was on cellies and all that, and they got into it and all this shit. Man, let's get to it.
They keep saying that it's some shit on there.
Make sure y'all free the Brick. Free the Brick, not the trick. You know what it do. I want to support that man. You want to get your free Brick Baby shirts, you know what I'm saying? Let's get to this shit, man.
Internet, that big buster ass light skinned nigga talk about the police.
Because it's all over there. It is.
The nigga with a badge talk about the police. Nigga, I was going through a child custody battle. Nigga, I was tired of it. These bitches sitting outside of my motherfucking mama house. Nigga telling me they gon' kill my mama, nigga, and I'm supposed to sit here. They ain't crazy, this motherfucker. I ain't tripping no way, cause they ain't gon' give me a bill anyway. It's TMC, too much cribbing, man. These niggas is real weirdos. So it don't matter. Y'all done interneted me into the jail. Just be happy. Be happy.
Right. They definitely interneted him into the jail, but he did talk. You was speaking a little bit too much, right? You gotta stand for what you decided to do yourself, man. What you brought on yourself. But yeah, they definitely was hating on the Brick. Speaking on unalivings and shit. On No Jumper, they was definitely trying to get that boy locked up.
Be my boy. That's it, right? I ain't tripping off that shit, though.
Yeah, you know, that's all they do. You the talk of the town, the talk of the city. Shit.
Yeah, niggas, I'm trying to figure out how they phones ain't. That's the one thing, man, I ain't fighting like
Hey, the cops, man.
This shit gonna be over one day, you know what I mean? Can't
Motherfucking fuzz, man.
I wish that big old deal, man, is just break, man, while everybody laid up with their feet up out there, vacation and playing like they ain't got nothing for the kid, man. You already know we still keeping it strong, nigga, don't think nothing from.
This call is from a federal prison.
Hey, sometimes it be a mental
Hear
test
you,
to see where a nigga's heart at in his chest, man. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker use you, abuse you, as soon as you get out the way, they act like they ain't worried about losing you, you know what I mean? But hey, check it out. This is for everybody speaking on the break, bro. I ain't never been cellies with me a nigga. Nigga ain't could never kick me out of man nothing on the dead homies. And every nigga talking about some snitching with the whole paperwork on the dead homies don't have to pay for it, how they pay for it, man. You know what I'm saying? Take that up.
Yeah, ain't Brick. I get it. You gotta be careful what you say, though. You know, anybody talking about some snitching, just let them talk. Cause that ain't what we doing over here. That's why, you know, you need a publicist one. Publicist one to stop talking about that.
That with the Lord, nigga, cause those are dead homies. That nigga right here standing strong, nigga. And really programming like a programmer. So you know what I mean? Nigga disrespect the program, you already know. Nigga better stand for something, for the nigga something to stand on them, man. I don't got too much to say about nothing. You get what I'm saying? But it's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's like downtown, 10 minutes away from the beach, but I'm so far out of reach
see, he understand that he was in a good position and he wasn't focused like he needed to be. He was doing a little bit too much, like no jump, and his own personal responsibilities. Now, you behind the walls in that belly of the beast. You only can think about is your kids and family. Hold your head up, Mike. Hold your head up, Break.
Get back to my kids. Everybody want to make content on my situation, nigga. But my daughter graduating from high school, nigga. And
Hey, man, salute to that brother, man. Salute to that, man. Salute to your daughter, man. Man, my daughter's graduating. That's the best thing, man. The best thing in the world to witness that, man. So salute to you. You know.
2 years, you know what I'm saying? I got a baby that just started school. I got kids that's out of reach right now, you get what I'm saying? That ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? So y'all hit that thank you button. Y'all go ahead and run up them views, you know what I'm saying? And do what y'all gonna do. I ain't even...
Yeah, make sure y'all go run up them views. You know, go in there, go get the free Brick Baby shirt. You know what I'm saying?
And playing the phone, cause the phone gon' play you at the end of the day. Niggas wanna be so tough and rough on that motherfucker, bro. They crashing they self, dead homies. But I ain't got nothing else to say, man. Free to Brick. It's gonna be Free to Brick t-shirts up, man. Y'all go stop by Awful Lot of Cough Syrup. Like I said, go get y'all ski mask and whatever y'all gonna get, man. This Kill Squad to the squad on the streets, man. Free the squad, free the squad. Y'all go tap in with Young Barry Gordy, man.
Yeah, y'all go
tap into Young Barry Gordy. Go get you a free Brick Baby shirt. Like you said, the Kill Squad shirts, beanies and shit. Go and support that man.
Helicopter Rick Rock, man, continue being a real nigga, man. He just sent the nigga some money out of nowhere, man. Shout out Donnie, shout out Mikey, shout out everybody else, Flacco and the whole gang, man. You already know it's Brick, not the trick, man. It's the Brick babies, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Kai, Sky, Zion, Zoe, man, you know what I'm saying? And the Brick ladies, and my mama, my wife, you know what I'm saying? And the rest of the foundation, man, there's a million of them, you know what I mean? We gonna keep on standing strong, you know what I mean? And free the real, everything at the game, man, free the family.
Yeah, that's pretty much the call right there, man. Free Brick, baby. Yeah, man, free the guys, man. But yeah, man, he got a lot of shit on his mind. He got a lot of shit he got to be thinking about right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit weighing on him. It's good that he's leasing some in good spirits or whatnot. You know, been through this shit, so hope he learned his lesson this time around, and he get on home. Do what you gotta do and get on home. Yeah, we're gonna get to this next shit, man. Let me get to this next shit. Oh yeah, I thought this was crazy, man. Shout out to Street TV, Alex Alonzo.
2022, the feds were listening to Big U talking to Victim One about an incident with Henley in the Rolling 60s chasing down Whack 100 attempting to hurt him. There's 15 to 20 niggas with us with hoodies tied down. I got my hoodie on, all black tied down. She like, boom, she jumped in the car, paid for, and then took off. Boom, this nigga screaming, my wife, draws. I see you, Eugene. I see you. Eugene Henley, I see you. He's screaming all that. He's got his blower out, but he's fucked up because nobody's around. We like, bitch ass nigga. I'm like, yeah, bitch ass nigga. He like, die here, man. Don't do this.
He said, die here. Damn. That nigga thought he saw his life flash before him. It was like, he saw that nigga Big U was towering over that nigga like, yeah. I'll slap your motherfucking face off. Like, you gonna slap that nigga face smooth. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn. This is crazy, man. This is, yo, shout out to Street Gang, shout out to Street TV. Alex Alonzo, he dropped this clip, man. It's funny. Feds detailed incident when Big U was going to hurt Whack 100 in a RICO indictment.
My wife, my kids in that car. Draws, draws, draws. Don't do this. He's screaming. This is in the actual complaint. The feds decided that this was an important part to put in this complaint because they wanted to show that he was pressing whack. So on July 9th, 2022, the feds were listening to Big U talking to Victim 1 about an incident with Henley in the Rolling 60s chasing down Whack 100 attempting to hurt him. There's 15 to 20 niggas with us with hoodies tied down. I got my hoodie on, all black tied down. She like, boom, she jumped in the car, paid for, and then took off. Boom, this nigga screaming, my wife, draws, I see you, Eugene, I see you.
Eugene Henley, Hey, this nigga, he screamed this nigga whole damn government. That nigga was fucking scared. He was petrified. Nigga, if he could wish the cops would appear right there, he would have, man. The way he was sounding, that is great.
See you. He's screaming all that. He's got his blower out, but he's fucked up because nobody's around. We like, bitch ass nigga. I'm like, yeah, bitch ass nigga. He like, guy here, man, don't do this. My wife, my kids in that car. Draws.
He knew he fucked up, and at that time, so even after he kept going at Big U. Now Wack feels right now that he done, I guess, won this battle with Big U. He feeling like a big man when Big U went down, and the other members, he was all cheering, high-fiving at him and 600, man. It's like these niggas was celebrating that this brother and a lot of other people went down and shit over some shit. This is crazy. No heart. It's no heart in these streets, man. No love in these streets.
Draws, don't do this. He's screaming. This is in the actual complaint. The feds decided that this was an important part to put in this complaint because they wanted to show that he was pressing whack.
In fact, he 100% did. He didn't give you no guarantee. You know what I'm saying? But I'm good with 90%. I'm good with 90% as far as justice. Whatever justice is, I want justice for Marciano. Jay Reed, allegedly, I was under the impression, I've always believed that he was in on whatever that was when it happened. He knew that whooping was coming. He's Travis Ford stepped out for him to step in, and he was supposed to be getting the cut or whatever for doing that. That's what I believe. That's what I believe, and that's somewhat what I heard happen. But I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, then I want justice for Jay Reed also. But I want justice for the people who didn't have anything to do with anything that were harmed in that video, and it seemed like Marciano may...
Ever wondered...
No, that's a fact, man. Hold on.
Been the one, because it sounded like he was the driver. He didn't have any idea that any of that was happening. And you know what I did? What's funny that Rich put this out, and we're gonna get to the content after this. I went back and looked at that no jumper footage, because if the people been following me from beginning, you remember I told you, man, I seen clips of it, but I didn't watch it. I couldn't watch it. It just annoyed the hell out. Go back and watch my older videos when I was talking about this. I couldn't get into it, man, because it just annoyed it. The rage of the sucker shit that was going on in that video. I just couldn't.
Yeah, man. If you haven't seen the video, if you feel you can stomach it, go and see it. It was fucked up, man. The fact that these were some older guys in their 50s, and these dudes pistol whipped them, beat them, stripped them. The shit was just crazy, man. Just horrific. And this ain't what the culture needs. This is a great embarrassment for No Jumper, the people involved with that shit, all that. And it changed lives that was with the people that's involved. So now, with this indictment and all this other shit, this is all brought to the forefront. Straight goofy shit.
Take it. So I didn't watch it. I only watched bits and pieces, and then I was done with it. So I went last night and I rewatched that footage from start to finish, and it was hard to stomach that shit, man. But man, they did Marciano bad. They did Jay Reed bad too. They did them both bad, but that was super unnecessary and super sucker shit. That was real suckerish, and I employ those who may forgot to go back and watch that footage. It's nasty work. So I want justice for Marciano 100%, and anybody else that truly was innocent that got harmed in this whole situation. Whatever that justice is, that's what I want justice for. For those situations that were harmless, that should have been harmless, that these people took advantage of. Whatever justice is for that, that's what I want for them. However it looks. But anyway, we're gonna get to the content, man. I'm 6 minutes over, going into 7. Didn't mean to do y'all like that, so I'm gonna shut up and get to the content. But before we do, we're gonna let Whack 100 tell you exactly who he is. Let's go.
But then again, you know how the feds work.
How they work.
We don't care how many chickens or turkeys you pass out.
That's a fact.
We don't care how many book bags you get passed out.
Y'all don't.
What we care about is these wiretaps.
Of course.
We care about these confidential informants.
Oh, no.
And we care about your actions within the means of the law.
That's a fact. Stand on the media. Let's go.
What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We're trying to type in Interior Traffic Network, man. I'm in traffic in between fight training. Damn, she's fine. I'm leaving jiu-jitsu on my way to Muay Thai right now. It's an earlier days of jiu-jitsu. Now I'm on my way to Muay Thai. I just lifted this morning as well, man. So, you know, good fight training. But that's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. That's not why we're here. Why we're here is to give y'all some news y'all can use. Tonight, y'all ain't finna get nobody's college, man. So I hope everybody's afternoon for me. Morning for y'all is going well. It's 10:03 in Atlanta. It's 10:03 in LA. 1:03 in Atlanta. Hope everybody's doing great today. Everybody's having a pretty cool day. Let's get right into this, man. Rat Run Hunter. And this no jumper situation. Let's kind of break it down a little bit. It's a lot of people who are going to be going to jail soon. I said it once, I'm saying it twice. I said it the other day, and y'all thought that I was lying, and then that paperwork came out for Loose Cannon's case, and then it was like, maybe Trap was onto something. No.
Yeah, man. Paperwork surface. Loose Cannon, man, it's looking bad. Looking like he's gonna get at least 15. You know, something like that. Maybe life. They talking, I'm hearing life. I don't know. It's just looking bad, man. All this for clout. Yeah. This nigga gotta be the dumbest nigga, man. But hey, man, I don't know. Maybe he wanted to do this so he could be, you know, reunite with his pops or whatnot. You never know. I don't know.
Trap is onto something. There is no maybe. I can't say too much because it is not my place to present information and anything that is not already in the news cycle. So do I know a lot of things? Yup. Am I gonna say a little bit about it? Yup. Am I gonna say everything about it? Nope. So, you know, it is what it is. Before y'all get in the comments, why would you even bring it up? Then right now is your chance to turn the content off. Right now, here's your perfect chance. Because before you tell me, well, why would you bring it up? Why you keep listening after I just told you what I was and what I wasn't gonna do? Anyway, Wack is, like I said before, high 90% chance of going to jail for this no jumper situation. Now, just because he gets arrested for it doesn't mean he'll be convicted for it, but he will be put into some sort of, you know, police custody and all that kind of stuff. However, if he decides to cooperate and work with the powers that be.
They arrest Wack on, you know, gonna call for a bail. He may try to bail out that night or so. I believe he's gonna go take the stand, homie. He gonna say he had nothing to do with it and all this other shit. He gonna do a young gunner. That's what he gonna do, a gunner. Nah, them guns ain't mine, Hunter. Nah. This nigga point fingers and say what niggas is and what they ain't and do the same shit. Manipulate you motherfuckers. If you fall for it. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit it on a replay. This is your boy Ill. Y'all know what it do. Nothing but the content, right? Not just the content. We try to come with the culture, because that's what it's about. Hip-hop, you know, dealing with the drama. It's all type of shit. So, yo, strap in. Let's get back to it.
He will not. How do I know this? Don't worry about it. What do I know? I know that there's an indictment coming down from the Burbank Police Department, and I know that the indictment is being treated right now. It's kind of like in a gray area. Will it be a part of the superseding indictment for this RICO, for this, you know, Big U situation? That would be determined by if they can kind of prove that Loose Cannon, you know, did that for the betterment of what was going on with Big U, or somehow it's like kind of tied to that. If they can somehow link up Loose Cannon and Big U's beef to that no jumper fight, you know what I'm saying? It could be a thing. Now
they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, right? I mean, he was working for Wack. So Wack, to me, the feds can look at this as he has his own enterprise, has his own group of goons. They're not stupid. So the rumors and what people think about these characters, the feds had those same type of people working for them. So they'll do the same shit. Like, oh, this nigga sent him. That's what happened. He sent that nigga. And they gonna look at it like that. And they gonna come to him. They already done questioning this nigga. Trust me, he done gave up some shit. If you don't believe that Wack done gave up no information, no intel, use a fool. Shout out to Rich Trapper, man. Make sure y'all go over to Rich Trapper. He got Trap News Network, man. Run them numbers up. And Standing on the Media. Yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah. Y'all go check that footage out. That nigga, like I said, he brought the watch up to No Jumper, I think the next day. Had it on the table for the whole episode. The nigga was crazy. Basically showing you the snitching, like, yeah, we got the evidence right here. They said it was 5 racks, but come on, man. Like, the fuck this nigga on? He was definitely throwing loose under the bus. They was setting this nigga up from the gate. Hey, man, y'all check out Stand on the Media, man. Go to Rich Trapper. Run them numbers up, man. Salute to them brothers, man. Let's get to it, man. We're giving y'all that hip-hop news, drama, politics. Let's get to it. We got Wack 100, Top Media TV, man. We got Wack 100 press 600 over beef with Loose Cannon. Says he's not from Rolling 60s. Loose threatens 600, man. Y'all run over to Top Media TV, run the numbers up. Let's get to it.
Rolling 600. I get busy. This for a fact.
This nigga goofy. You funny, bro.
What it do? So as y'all know, man, you know, before Loose Cannon went to jail, went to federal custody, he was really going in on 600. He actually said some things like he was gonna smoke 600 if 600 keeps talking bad about him. So as y'all know, man, you know, it's
giving the detectives and them giving them all the evidence they need. Fuck these niggas.
Been going up for a long time. So Wack 100 presses 600 about the issue, and he explains why he fell out with Loose Cannon. He explains how Loose Cannon's homies was kind of pressing him online, various things like that. That's what led 600 to go in on Loose Cannon. So as y'all know, man, you know, they officially fell out. You know, let me know what y'all think, man, in response to why 600 has been going at Loose Cannon.
Things, alleged affiliation. Now, I'm trying to help him out. You know what I'm saying? I let the world know you ain't from 60s, bro. so you...
Now, I heard that 600 ain't from Rolling 60s. It's obvious that Loose Cannon ain't from Rolling 60s. But I heard that 600 ain't from Rolling 60s. I don't know.
Saying you're not from 60s. Let's get that straight. So we're trying to tell the world like you're not from 60s, so the feds don't hold that against you.
Well, they talking about this is mafia-like. This is like a whole type of different level of criminality. They calling Big U a boss, a crime boss. He's the Crip crime boss. That's what they call him. And the way the crimes are set up, this is mafia. It is mafia-like. He's talking about, oh, I'm the enforcer. I'm Big U's enforcer. This is what he was saying. And the feds is used to how the mob work, so they take these gangs just like, you know, just as much. You know, you gotta adjust to it. They know how the gangs work. So I mean, even though he was, oh, who put you on? What is he claiming? He claiming this shit. So he will be a Rolling 60 associate. That's what they'll mark it down as. So it don't matter about that shit.
So I figured people was wondering why you ran the content on Loose Cannon. I kind of told them that, you know, me and 600 already been rocking doing what we was doing. Loose jumped in the car, and I told him that you had told me that you didn't really know Loose, but you was a team player, and you always felt like it was some friction there. And I'd actually like, well, look, man, let's.
All right, so 600 never trusted Loose Cannon. Wack brought them together, and 600 riding for Wack. They said stunning like his daddy. He said, all right, cool, I'll fuck with this nigga. And Loose Cannon, I don't think never liked 600 as well. But they've all felt that it was all necessary evils. Three Stooges.
Try to like just make it work, and for a while, you know, you always felt like nigga was coming at you, but you kind of didn't say nothing. So
yeah.
This last time, right? What triggered you to run the content that you ran?
You know what? It was really his people, bro. Like he ain't really do nothing to me. Obviously, he in jail. You feel me? He innocent until proven guilty. What it is that all his little minions, team, whatever, they've been like running content, trying to post old addresses, post phone numbers, put clowns on my picture, my face, post my pictures, running content on them. So I don't know them dudes. You feel me? So I know if he told them to stop, then stop. And I just feel he hasn't told.
What are you saying, 600? You don't whine about it. Y'all in the content game, homie. So I mean, all fair in war, right? Hey, this is fair use, man. Fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Y'all know what it do. Fair use. Ill reviews and reactions, man. 600 versus Loose Cannon. And Loose Cannon called him out for the squabble as well as Wack 100. What y'all think? Is it gonna go down? Is he gonna ever get that squabble in? Who you got your money on? Loose Cannon, the Boogeyman, or do we got 600, the Crip Cop?
Didn't stop, so I was just running him. That's what that was. And it's like.
So you figure like if they doing it, he telling them to do it.
Yeah, because like I said, me and you talked to him a few times since he been locked up. He can reach us, so he can reach them. But at the end of the day, after I talked to you, evaluate everything, we got bigger fish to fry, man. I'm not really even worried about that. So that's why I told you, I said, listen, I DM'd all the I said, man, listen, y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do. Y'all rock house, I ain't tripping, bro. You feel me? It's gonna play out how it play out. I'm done with it, you feel me? That man innocent till he innocent to proven guilty or not, and we go from there.
Nah, I feel you on that. I'm gonna keep it gangster. Because it's like, if my people was going, anybody gonna take it like, well, either Wack told him to do it, or he ain't telling them not to do it.
Right.
So I get it on that, right? Because even one of the dudes, I ain't gonna lie, I told Luce the other day, I'm like, hey, bro, whoever the hoodlum dude is, he a little out of hand. And I ain't said nothing about hoodlum, but he a dude that can't go back to his neighborhood. He got caught doing some rainbow gate things. I know the details. Yeah, he down in Houston. He from Vegas, but he can't even go back over there. I've been knowing these details. I just ain't said nothing. So, you know, he's a dude that from Clubhouse. He been in my goo down there. When Luke started coming to Clubhouse with us, I guess.
You know, that nigga Wack got the scoop. That nigga got the 411 like Mary Jane. Man.
Because he couldn't get my attention, because he was back-channeling me. I wasn't responding.
I guess he said, fuck it. I can get Loose Cannon attention, jump on Loose Cannon team, and I guess that's...
Oh, so
yeah.
He just met Loose?
Yeah, he just met Loose.
Oh, I'm thinking that's like one of his boys he grew up with or something like
that. Nah. Dude from Vegas. He was a dude from Clubhouse.
I'm thinking
he from Vegas. He can't go back over there. He can't go back to his neighborhood, though.
So you telling me that nigga's a clout chaser, cheerleader, one of those roadies. They be carrying equipment and shit. Hey, he riding for Loose Cannon. IBM. They call himself IBM Hoodlum. Man. It's crazy. These are all YouTube Marvel comic characters. That's what I call them. Every time I hear this content, I get the impression that I'm looking at some type of X-Men type crazy shit, some Super Friends, all this Spider-Man, Batman, all this shit, man. Everybody got their own little character. It's funny. Y'all make sure y'all get in the comments what y'all think, man, about this whole crazy shit.
No, this is a fact, no troll. But I don't even mention the little dude because he ain't nobody. So I let him do what he do and whatever he doing. But people been asking. They were like, I heard. I wish I can get CJ on here. Cash Rule seen it was earlier. It was on the live, but Cash Rule was kind of keeping it 100. Like certain things that came up. He kept it solid, like either he'd bring it up and would comment on it.
Alright, y'all can go check that out, man. That's Top Media TV, man. Whack 100 presses 600 over his beef with Loose Cannon. I don't know if he pressed him. Pretty much, hey man, what's up with this over Loose situation? Because Whack used Loose Cannon himself. Everybody know that. Not knowing that he's goofy. Definitely used him. Now, is Loose Cannon gonna realize that he's being played?
But him bringing
and who's his friends in this whole motherfucking chaos that's been displayed overall on the internet. And this is real life shit that these niggas going through because you locked up in the belly of the beast. That's wow.
it up, let me know that he see it as being a problem, right? Listen, at the end of the day, Luce his own man. He's always been his own man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. He made his own decisions. He made his own bed. And Luce, you're going to have to lie in it. That's pretty much it, man. Y'all go over to Top Media TV. We're going to get to this last part. We're going to get up out of here. Shout out to most scandalous Los Angeles. Whack 100, they all over the internet. Whack 100 uses SKG to come at the big U's contracts and character. Yo, shout out to Damu Keyway Conversations. Y'all go over there, run them numbers up. Most scandalous Los Angeles. Run them numbers up, man. Got the content over there. Now this girl right here, she crazy. She was getting her best act on, man. That's the kind of vibe I got from it. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it.
That you got over there, boy. We're going at your character and them contracts you got over there, boy.
Let's be clear. Every single time you've seen or heard SKG, it wasn't by accident. It was one of Porky the Pyru's phases, strategic moves he admitted to launching in his campaign against Big U. Porky even said it himself. SKG was a tool, used specifically to attack Big U's character and sabotage his contracts. That's not speculation, that's his own words. Now peep this. The day after Adam 22 was reportedly visited by the feds.
But while I'm in my house, I'm playing poker on my computer, guy comes to my front door, and I didn't actually even know, but my girl was communicating with him through the box in the front of our house with the camera. She texts me, she says, a dude is here from the FBI, and basically he's trying to serve you with a subpoena. And so she told him, Adam's not here, and he's off at work or whatever. I forget what she told him. And so I immediately hop on the line with my lawyer. I said, what should I do? I don't want to, handle this situation wrong. Over and over and over, I've sat down with rappers or whoever who tell me about situations in which they divulge too much information to the police or whoever, and it ended up coming back to bite them. Especially, something comes to mind is like, now that being said, I'm not really that worried because I know that I myself haven't been involved in any criminality, but I figured I would have my lawyer take care of it. So my lawyer reaches out to the guy who came to my door. She assures me that she's going to be able to ask the FBI agent a handful of questions.
That nigga was definitely nervous. He like, man, I ain't going to jail for these niggas. make my money off these motherfuckers, but I ain't definitely going to jail for these niggas. You motherfuckers love being clowns for these motherfuckers. I don't see it, but I get it. Everybody want to be a star. They want to perform on that stage. Goofies. Straight goofies.
Questions, and from that information be able to ascertain, is Adam in trouble? Is Adam going to be, forced to hand over a crazy amount of information? Because that was kind of lingering around in my head. Is like, God, this is going to be a huge pain in the ass if they want to confiscate all the computers and everything in here. We're going to have to buy a bunch of computers to use.
Where's the furnace? Start the furnace up, guys.
I don't know. I was considering that. I've not destroyed any information for the record. But this is the thing that my lawyer comes back to me with. She said the feds were interested in one thing and one thing only. Because in my head, I'm thinking they're going to want copies of the podcasts that Brick or Luce were on. They're going to want to make sure that there wasn't anything in those podcasts that was edited out. Now, anybody who knows me and No Jumper knows that we really don't like to edit things out. So the only stuff we're editing out is if it's like a 4-alarm fire, like, yo, we need to take this out. So I don't think there's ever been something that Brick or Luce told us that they needed us to edit out. But the one thing that the feds wanted was the cease and desist from Big U to No Jumper, asking us to take down the episode in which Loose Cannon first made the explosive statements that suggested that Big U had previous knowledge of Nipsey Hussle's death. Now, that situation is very much outside of what was mentioned in the indictment.
Man, that was the most dumbest shit that nigga said. That sparked, cause it was just so many. After Nip passed, Big U came up immediately as a suspect, one orchestrating that. And to this day, people strongly believe that he had a hand in that. They got Shitty Cuz, Eric Holder locked up for that. I think they said they gave him 60 years. I'm hearing and seeing that he may be up for parole in the next 8 years. But Big U has something to do with that, man. That's the most foolish, dumbest shit ever. And I know right now they trying to stick him with this one thing from this football players, saying Rayshawn. I forgot his last name, but shit. Man, hope he had nothing to do with that. I don't think so. When I look at the paperwork, it's fishy, man. I don't know. The paperwork just seems. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the paperwork, man. Shit. Feds they reaching this shit.
In the indictment, there's nothing about Nipsey. There's nothing about any of that stuff. So this to me is kind of massive because it makes me feel like, the FBI is interested in what Big U's involvement in Nipsey's death might be, which to me seems gigantic. I don't know why that cease and desist is not going to help them prosecute Brick Baby or Loose Cannon or anybody else. But the fact that they're interested in that, to me, adds quite a bit of credibility to the argument that perhaps Nipsey Hussle's death was a more complicated situation than it appears to be.
Well, when this
gave it to him, though?
Isn't it?
We did hand it over, yeah.
Isn't this when that
I mean, really, like.
So it's safe to say you the feds.
I'm happy to help the feds with talking about a document that we. I'm happy to help the feds with talking about a document that we obviously discussed on here over and over, and which doesn't implicate anybody that I know or whatever.
The very next day after Adam 22 was reportedly visited by the feds, he dropped an interview featuring SKG, the same woman that Porky openly admitted to using as a weapon to attack Big U's character and contracts.
This nigga, Wack is crazy because Wack be feeling like he the smartest nigga, but in reality, he like a dumb nigga. He's not as dumb, but he's sneaky and he's an opportunist. That's how it is in these streets. Y'all know that. That's how it is in this game. So we ain't gonna be fools about it. But the flaw that I have seen is like the Nigga talk too much, you know that. This nigga be telling on himself all the time. Be laying out his plans. Man.
Weeks have passed, Nipsey started calling me.
Mhm.
So this is where I got mad at Nipsey because I'm like, did you set me up? So remember, I didn't see him no more after this meeting. Nipsey started calling me.
And this is probably what year?
2009.
Adam 22 is clearly playing his part in the broader agenda, helping push the exact same narrative Porky laid out. What you're witnessing is collaboration, not coincidence.
Down the real coming out. I keep telling motherfuckers, I've been sitting back waiting.
That's what I'm saying. He been playing it. Definitely playing it. Now look at this picture, y'all. This is crazy, right?
She crying hard as hell.
Oh no, I know what's going on, but we gonna let her tell you what's going on. Let me know when you're ready to read the caption, AB.
Oh, I'm ready.
Go ahead, but mute up. Everybody mute up.
This is from Halicia Hoyce, y'all. At Big U. You took damn near everything from me. Everything. You violated me. You played in my face with my family. You lied on my name. You put your hands on me and made me lose everything. You beat me while I was pregnant and gave me PTSD for years.
So she said he beat her while she was pregnant. Did she got like the medical records of this shit? Police reports? Some strong allegations. Why she didn't press charges back then?
You told people not to do business with me. You tried to blackball me because you couldn't bully me. I'm not carrying another year of this burden on me. What you did to me. You are such a monster. You know, and I know. Can y'all play that content?
I have been crying all day, y'all. Like, I just came from Miami doing an interview with Tasha K. And when she dropped that interview, you guys are gonna understand so fucking much. For years, I have carried shit with me that people's done to me, made me lose. And I haven't said shit. You understand me? Nothing. I haven't said nothing. I carried that shit. And these niggas, black men, are so, you guys are so fucked up towards women in this industry, bro. Like,
That's straight out the black man. Damn. Okay. Yo, I don't know, it just seemed like she just acted though. It seemed like she, I don't see no genuine to me. I don't get the genuine feel of that. Not I.
this shit has made me angry over the years, and I didn't understand it because I've been dealing with fucking trauma. This nigga Big U. I told Tasha K everything.
I ain't gonna lie though. She probably got the mints or tips put on her. By Big U, I don't know. I wasn't there. She have admitted that she was part of the Rolling 60s, so that would make her a cripette. She's fingering or saying that Nipsey Hussle and Fats set her up for a beating by Big U, man. This is crazy. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Salute to the replay squad.
Jumped on me while I was pregnant, beat me, locked me in a fucking spot, made me almost lose my baby, and I had a fucking salary job at K-Day. The nigga made me lose every fucking thing.
So she said he beat her while she was pregnant. Did she lose the baby? I mean, I would Big U, man, what he 6'2", you know? You know, karate, jiu-jitsu, and all that. They just beat you down. I gotta see receipts, man. These women be lying, man. Women and men lie. We need to see those receipts, man.
And I carried it. It's not in my name. came and all I wanted to do was fucking work. I've been dealing with this shit and holding this shit in for fucking years, bro. Y'all have no clue. Years I get into it with people. Years I be so fucking angry because of what this nigga did. I can't trust nobody. And then I help somebody and they cross me. Then a person smack me out and lie on my name. It is so many people that I have fucking helped. So many people I put money in their pocket. I feel like I can't take this shit no fucking more. I almost lost my fucking life because of this nigga Big U. Because of what he did to me. And Tasha K was the only person who said she would tell my story.
That's SKG.
This shit is all scripted, man. This sound like some fucking General Hospital Days of Our Lives type shit. Man, do y'all believe this shit? I don't know. When this happened, where's the charges on him beating her down? You know? Shit. I don't know. And man, salute, happy 420. Happy 420, y'all.
Who SKG, huh? She a rapper. She out the 60s over there. She be over there. Yo, keep playing that shit.
But you're coming in here and you're trying to bogart and knock me out the way when I brought you in. So within the meeting, he did all that and I closed.
It's like she gets snapped. I know this is some different clip, but she just give me that vibe like she can cry on cue and then snap right back. Like, yeah. I don't know the price of fame that these motherfuckers will do. Shit. Things that they do for money.
Closed out the meeting and my colleagues rode with me and he seen that. A week passed and Nipsey's calling me. He's like, sis, where you at? Sis, I need the posters. I wasn't going over to the neighborhood to the 6-0s because I was really busy and I'm like, Nip, I'ma come, but I can't come right now. I pull up, walk in, him and Fats is behind the counter. I'm like, what's up, bro? And I'm talking to him, and as I'm talking to him, I get this eerie feeling. And then I hear a slam, clack, clack, and I realized I was at the door slammed. When I turned around, Big U was there, and another guy, he just slapped me. I grabbed my face, and I'm like, what'd you slap me for? And he was like, bitch, you gonna embarrass me in the meeting, bitch? And then he just jumped on me.
SKG claims she was assaulted by Big U while she was pregnant, right inside Nipsey's own store. She says Nipsey and his late associate Fats set her up. Why? Because Big U felt disrespected during a meeting with LA's KD.
That's crazy. She got a little beat up right there, but that don't mean that was from this nigga.
Nipsey's own store. She says Nipsey and his late associate Fats set her up. Why? Because Big U felt disrespected during a meeting with LA's KDAY radio station.
Wack, can I say something?
Yeah, 1 second. Wait, hold on 1 second. SKG, what's up, mama? What you got to say?
And another thing is when they talk about development options, and this is where it's like Black women are never protected. When I got beat up and I got jumped on, his director was there from development options. So it wasn't just Big U, it was also Bear Claw. So it wasn't just Big U, it was also Bear Claw.
This bitch is a super snitch. It was also, man, bro, this is nasty. You see this shit? This is wild, bro.
Our newest version of the
story. SKG now implicates Bear Claw, a name that just so happens to be tied to the federal RICO indictment alongside Big U in Operation Drawdown. But let's rewind for a second. When SKG first started speaking on this situation, she didn't say a word about Bear Claw. Her original story placed the blame on Fats and Nip, claiming they were the ones who set her up. Bear Claw's name never came up, not once, in those early versions. By suddenly inserting Bear Claw, she wasn't just going after Big U. She was strategically positioning herself to help discredit Developing Options, the non-profit organization tied to Big U and Bear Claw. Then to seal the deal, Porky sends SKG to No Jumper with Adam 22. And that's where she ties it all together. All the shifts in her story. She packages it in one big public hit piece.
Weeks have passed, Nipsey started calling me. So this is where I got mad at Nipsey because I'm like, did you set me up? So remember, I didn't see him no more after this meeting. Nipsey started calling me.
And this is probably what year?
2009.
Okay, so like 10 years before he passed. Still super early in Nipsey's career.
Right. So I didn't see him anymore. So then a few weeks later, Nipsey's calling. He's like, sis, I need my posters. Because remember, I was doing Nipsey's campaign for him and I had all his posters. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come through. I don't end up coming through. He called me again. I need the posters. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come through. I don't come through. He called me again. I finally decide to go through. When I go to him, now mind you, I still haven't talked to Big U. So I go to Nipsey's shop. I walk in the shop.
Now check this out. The thing about this is, like I said, women lie, niggas lie, the numbers don't. We need, in this era, we need proof. We need a witness. I don't believe her. I just don't believe her. No. Don't believe her. Nah. Hell no. I don't believe her. I ain't saying cuz is a perfect nigga, but I just don't think that. But it could happen. Possibility. You know what I'm saying? Possibilities. Anything's possible. But why right now? You know? That's what I said. The rules done left the door. They done left the room, my nigga. Nobody cares. You could be a motherfucking informant, a snitch, whatever you want to call it. They gonna still sit down. As long as you got the bag, they gonna sit down with you. Cause they trying to get on that bag with you. I don't give a fuck. Staring these narratives, anybody that's rolling over there, whacking them, you're gonna expect this type of shit. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. This is crazy. What do y'all think? Do y'all believe this happened?
Shop, him and Fats, they're out at the counter. I walk up, I'm talking to him, and I just hear the click, click. And it was like I knew. That was that. I just knew. It's like, it's a setup.
Oh, wow. Click, click, like somebody had a gun drawn on you?
No.
Now check this out. Now, she is from rolling 60s, or she used to be. Now, they said these so-called alleged beatings were some disciplines. DPs, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she's snitching on the game.
Click, click. They closed the door. Click,
they
click.
locked it, okay.
So they closed it, and then it was a thing where you can lock it, and I just heard the click, click.
Okay.
Once the door closed, you just know.
And so how's this play out from there?
Nipsey and Fat dropped their heads. And so...
And at this point, because obviously people know that Nipsey and Big U ended up having this fallout that was mostly behind the scenes, did come out on records and stuff, but at this point, Nipsey's still all in with Big U. They're like super kept in still.
Right.
Okay.
And so Nipsey and Fats, they dropped their head, and then Big U just jumped on me. And Bear Claw is with him. So the guy that's on his case with him, that's a part of developing options.
Uh-oh, we're going at the character and the contracts you got over there, boy.
It was him and Bear Claw. And so he just started beating on me. He's like, bitch, you disrespected me in the meeting. Bitch, you did this. I never stole nothing from this man. I never did anything that warranted for him to put his hands on me. He jumped on me because I stood up to him and would not let him dictate, extort, or control me. And because my bosses and colleagues rode with me.
The best thing about SKG doing interviews is that she gives you a little more every single time. In her first interview, she came straight for Big U's character, claiming he beat her while she was pregnant, nearly killing her. But a few interviews later, she changed her play. This time, it wasn't just about character. She tried to go after Big U's contracts by inserting Bear Claw into the story and name-dropping Developing Options, the organization he's tied to. Then came No Jumper. She sat down, repeated the abuse claims, brought up Bear Claw again, and packaged the whole thing like it was truth. A full-blown narrative, built interview by interview. And now we've got yet another piece of the story. Something SKG never mentioned before. Let's listen closely, because the more she talks, the more she reveals.
Big U came back around. Big U came back around. Big U came back around. And I had this show idea.
And he got in the way of it, I'm assuming?
I let him do the apology and he came back in.
SKG has gone from platform to platform, telling the world that Big U beat her while she was pregnant, nearly killing her and her unborn child. She says that happened back in 2009. But now, she's telling people that Big U apologized, and by 2014 they were back working together. If someone almost killed you and, in her own words, took everything from you, why would you ever go back and do business with them again?
Facts. Why would you go back to this guy that beat you while you was pregnant, set you up and beat you while you was pregnant? You lost it all, but you went back to the motherfucker. Just sounds a little fishy.
That doesn't sound like survival. That sounds like a story that's falling apart. She had to reveal that detail because people started calling it out. Folks were asking the obvious. If Big U beat you in 2009, why were you seen with him in 2014? So now, she's scrambling to adjust the narrative, adding pieces that weren't there before, just to cover the cracks.
And then he tried to extort me again. And then he tried to extort me again. And then he tried to extort me again.
At what point in the process of you putting the show together?
Through the whole show.
Everybody coming out snitching on the boy. The feds is eating this up. True or not. They like everybody coming out for it. That's how it be though, man. The top of the top. You know, at the top of the pyramid. They coming for your head, man. Now, I'm not saying that they didn't have no issues. Whatever they did, that's their business. But for her to come out now, you know, it's strategic, like a motherfucker. It's sad because they use these platforms to bring us down, have us looking like goofies and shit. This is done. They done turned this whole little podcast into the whole damn No Jumper PD police department like a motherfucker. Man. This is crazy.
Okay.
Through the whole show, and by this time, Wack knows about this. I had to deal with Live Nation. And read it. And see, I have receipts for that because I was going back and forth with Live Nation.
Sugar Free needs 15 passes and 7 all-access wristbands per his manager, Ted. As far as indie acts, I'm still waiting on the full list. We just need a time slot from 8 to 9 for our acts. I have a stage manager who's going to flow our indie acts. He just did the Wiz show, which was a success. After that, you can map the show out how you need to. At this point, Corrupt may not come, and I fear for my life because his manager, Big U, has threatened to harm my life, which I'm at the police station now. I'm a mother of 4 children. I don't take threats lightly, especially when I have an event to pull off. So if we can please accommodate Sugar Free, that would be great. And if Big U comes, I don't want him allowed.
Since she was at the police station, it's like the snitches come out at night. Snitches all come out, right? Man, they just coming out. All of them. It's like the snitch crew over there. That's crazy.
On the venue around my red carpet, so I'm trying to hire off-duty police officers. Sorry for the inconvenience.
What date is that?
That is June 26, 2014.
Surprise, surprise. Now SKG has added extortion to her list of accusations against Big U. Considering Big U's indictment, it's pretty clear why she decided to throw extortion into the mix. The only thing is, we just heard Adam read a message that SKG sent from her phone. And, even in that message, she never actually says Big U extorted her. What she does reveal, though, is that she was working with the police to keep Big U off the red carpet.
And that's from you to Paul. Okay. Damn. So even at that point, this was just like a constant thing.
It's been a constant thing. And that's what people don't understand. This isn't one thing. It's a constant. Throughout my career, throughout my life, just dealing with him.
Right.
Alright, y'all, man. We gonna chop it up there, man. End it. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Salute to the replay gang, replay squad. You know what it do, man. This is your boy Ill. 420 edition. Early 420 edition. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this channel, share this live. What y'all think, man? This is wild, bro. Looking like your boy Big U. I don't know, man. You think he gonna see the light of day? gonna be able to get through this. I mean, a lot of the shit that's in that paperwork is, as far as like unalivings, I don't know, that just seems a little shaky, but anything is possible. I have my opinions on that, but you know, we ain't gonna get into that. But shit, man, what you think, man? Whack, they all came for this brother. Was Big U running his mouth a little bit too much? And what about Break Baby, man? You know, is Break Baby gonna stand tall? He's saying he ain't doing no snitching and none of that, and he ain't been sellies with Loose Cannon and Loose Cannon coming at 600, man. Like 600 been helping out on trying to put that nigga down, or is he saying, man, he trying to help the nigga? Stop putting that type of content out. Yo, man, this your boy Ill, man. This is Ill Reactions. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Gone.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Nigga got a grip, nigga get a grip, nigga with the gang and rolling with the Alpine banging. Homie, what you got a bag?
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
Nigga got a grip, nigga